So, how are you all doing? Welcome to Classy Handmade. My name is Shonda. So, I hope you're all doing well today. So, I am here today. It's been a while. And have I been crocheting? Yes. But, guys, I haven't gotten the time and I don't know. It seems to me that I'm just feeling tired. So, all I want to do is when I come home from work, sit down and crochet. And I don't want to do any video. Of course, I miss you guys, and when I get on here, I just want to talk. But anyhow, I've been crocheting. I did go to a couple of markets, but for some reason, I think the markets are much slower these days. But I go because it's local to me and it's not far, and I don't pay a lot of money for my boots. So I always tell my daughter, if you make $1, it's more than what you it's not, it's just a saying. If you make more than what you go with, you did good. So, um, I've been crocheting, and of course, guys, I told myself this year I wasn't going to buy any more patterns, but I keep buying patterns. Like last night, sorry guys. I bought a couple of patterns, not much, but I also have been using my books. So, and I also use some of the patterns from my books. Some of the things that I've made, I don't have it. I made it, I take it to the market, it's sold, or it's in the bag, in my market bin. And I store that in my cupboards in the garage, so I wouldn't be able to get that. But what I will show you is some yarn that I got from Michael's today. So I am making this little robot, and I wanted to get some yarn to finish it. No matter what, every time I go in Michael's, most time I should say, I always come out with more than what I go for. So I am using my book, and it's this book here. Ella Amagurumi Happy Childhood Days. So this is what this book look like. And I am making this little robot guy here. I'm going to show you. So I'm making him. So this is my work in progress, and I made the head. I did went to Michael's and I bought this yarn, and I use it to make some pencils. So I said, okay, I have the thing that I'm trying to do. Guys, I'm all over the place. Okay. So I bought this yarn, and it is the Michael's Loops and Thread yarn. I noticed, guys, that the texture of the yarn has changed. It used to be a little, when I first started using Loops and Thread, it used to be more dense. Then for some reason it changed and it become lighter. Now it come back a little dense now than it. Not so light and airy. It's a little more dense. Like a true number 4 weight worsted weight yarn. Anyhow, so I bought this yarn and I made like 2 pencils and some other things I use it for. So I said maybe I could use the balance to make the robot. So far I only got the head and part of the body done, and I ran out of yarn. So I said, okay, after work, Michael is about 5 minutes away from my job, so after work I said I'm going to go. So I went and I bought some yarn. So I went to get the yellow yarn, and there were some blanket yarn on sale. And I said, you know what, because I've been making the DD decks and in colorful yarn, so I need to make some more. So I bought these yarn and say that I'm going to make some DD decks and also some other little turtle. I've been making tofu turtle, and people seem to like those little turtles. And I just got a new pattern, like a let me see. Oh, I'm recording on my phone, of course. It's a pattern of chameleon. So I said this yarn will be great for it. So I'm gonna reach back here because I did put it back here. So I went to Michael's. The Michael's have a clearance bin. And so I went to buy the yellow yarn. Just give me a few moments. Let me set up my, so I could put it so I don't have to lean over again to pick it up. So I'm going to take out the yarn and show you. So this is the yarn that I went to get. And this is Loops and Thread, and it's 100% acrylic, a number 4 weight yarn. And the color is, I think I need my glasses. I need my glasses. And also I need some light. So this, sometimes you can't even find the color when you want it. Oh, butter. So this color is butter. So I hope I'm not. The light is going in and out. Sorry. Wait, give me a minute. I think that's better. The light is now, I put on the overhead light, and this room is very bright and sunny. But if you're not facing correctly, it could make your video very dark. Anyhow, I bought this yarn, like I mentioned. It's called for 5.5 hook. I'm using a 4mm hook because you know you need a tight stitch for amigurumis. So I'm using that, and I hope it's the right one. It looked like the right thing. Yep. So I'm going to finish up my robot, and let me show you what else I got. So Michael's had these yarn, and they are the Burnett. I'm thinking now the Burnett blanket granny, all in one granny. So you need 3 balls for a small child blanket, and you need 5 balls for a bigger blanket. I did not buy this to make blankets. I bought it because I want to make didi decks, and I want to make little turtle and so on. So this is a 6 bulky. You call for a number 8 hook and needle 8. It's 178 yards, 240 grams. This particular colorway is Seaside Shine. So this is what it looks like. I will come back and show you my didi decks, how it turned out, or whatever I make with this, how it turned out. So I got that. This is what the colors are, and this is when you knit it up into the granny square. This is how it would look. So I got that. I also got this one, and this one, all of the specs on it is the same. It's throwback, and this is what the color on this look like. I think I got 3 of them, and then I got this one, and this one is, let me see what colorway this is. Olive you. Olive you instead of I love you. Olive you. So this is what this, you won't be able to see the border because at the last row because it's white. So these are the 3 colors that I got. There was a red and so on and so on. So maybe I said, let me see how these work up, if I like it. And if I do like how it work up, I'll go back and get some more. Because they have lots of it in Michael's. So they also have this yarn, and I think it's great for chickens. So it have like, it's like a it got like yellow, and in the yellow, the yarn, it have like little white fuzz and yellow fuzz. This is my first time using this yarn. It's fluff, F-L-U-F-F, fluff. And so this would make a great chicken. This is a number 7 jumbo. You need 6 for a blanket, 4 for a sweater, adult, hat, scarf, and so on. It called for a 50mm hook. I probably work it up with maybe a 5. Okay, let's see if, so the color is pineapple slice. So I don't know, and it's 109 yard. I have never used this, but I think it would be great for the little ducks and the little chicken. So stay tuned to see how that works out. And what else did I get? Oh, this is just my little bag that I went to Marshall's to. Oh, Ross. This is my Ross bag. So that's the yarn, and then I have this one here. This is a super bulky number 6. So I have something I was making before, and this is the demi pearl, and I ran out. So I'm hoping that this is the right one that I find and I could finish it. Because for a long time I didn't see this in Michael's. And the colorway, let me see, it's kind of Blanca, Di Blanca. So this is what it says. Yeah. She's kind of like a whitish, it's peachish undertones and so on. So those are the yarn I bought today from Michael's. And I've been working on a doll. So I have my doll back here. And it's a pattern that I bought a while. So this is the Carolina doll. So this is my Carolina doll. I use this yarn too. I now see. So I use the same yarn to make the coat. I forget that I did use this yarn to make her coat. Her coat does come off. So I did put wire in her arms, some thick wire I had, so her arms could bend and so on. See, so this is what she looks like. I thought I put too much of the blush, but when you put too much and then I don't know how to get it off. So this is what she looked like. She's supposed to have some freckles, so I have to put on her freckles. So this is her jacket. I like how this doll turned out. So this is one of my pattern I have for a long time that I bought from Etsy. So I finished it last week, except for the little freckles. Look at her little ears. She even got little ears and so on. So I didn't take it to the market. And I have, so I'm going to, a friend of mine did make one, and I asked her how she put on her freckles. She said she used paint and a little tiny brush and just put on the speckle with some fabric paint. So I'll do that. I think she turned out so cute. I did have to alter to fit my doll the size that I made. I had to alter the coat because it was too long or it was too, you know, so you weren't able to see her pants and so on. So I had to adjust the hood, and so I did, her neck is not even that wobbly because what I did, I crochet our neck so long and then make a hole in the head and just stitch it on that way. So I did a market last Saturday, the 18th, and this older gentleman came and asked me if I had any sock monkey. If I have any monkey, that's what he asked first. I show him the ones that I have, but he didn't want that. He wanted a sock monkey. So I told him I don't have one, but I could make one for you. So I came home, and then Sunday I started this. Actually, I started it Saturday and I finished it Sunday. So this is the sock monkey I made for him. I was looking for a pattern on YouTube. I couldn't find one. I did find one through what's her name? I can't remember the name. But when I did go and pull up the pattern, it wasn't making any sense. It didn't turn out right. It actually looked like a monkey, but you want a sock monkey. So I look at people who making sock, the actual sock monkey, the socks, taking the socks and cut it. So I think the nozzle is a bit twisted, but I could straighten. Yeah, that's better. So I made this. I just wing it. I know they had the two pieces for the leg. The arms is long, and this is part should be the heel of the sock. So that's what I, you know, take the idea, because it used to use, they used back in the days, they would use this a particular sock that have a red heel, and then I make the ears. And now what I have to do is I'm going to put on two black buttons for the eyes, and I'm going to take this when I'm going next time. I used that yarn from Michael's. It's a number 4 weight yarn, but it's those soft yarn. I can't remember the brand, the exact brand of it. But I use that, and then I use the white, and then I use just acrylic for the red, because I couldn't find a thin red yarn. So I use acrylic for that part. And now looking at it, I thinking I should have put the ears a little different, because you could see where my jog. I probably just put a couple of stitches and do something with it. So this is my sock monkey that I made. And now I want to go and crochet either some work on my robot, or I'm excited to see how this yarn will work up. So I'll probably just work up a quick little DD decks and see, because it don't really take that long. It's just the sewing on of the legs and all that. So, or I probably use the pattern that I just bought, the chameleon pattern, and see how it work up, because that pattern shouldn't take long. And then I'll come back and show you how it turned out. So guys, I think that's it for now. So thank you for watching, and thank you to all my subscriber that keep coming back and watching my video. And a lot of people, sometimes some people, I shouldn't say a lot of people, but some people will text me about not text, what's wrong with you, Shondell? They would, put in the comments that they're making the scrap blanket or my Abigail bowl cozy. And I do appreciate you, I'm able to share something with you for you to make, and that you're able to use and so on. So right now, I'm just having some papaya. I love papaya. I get it from Walmart. So I am going to go and crochet using some of this yarn, and then I'll come back later and in another video I'll show you. So I suppose once it gets hot here in Arizona, I don't go to the market. So once it starts get hot, I just stay home and work on things for when it get cool, so I could take to the market. The things that I have right now, I'm trying to get rid of it. And yeah. So guys, I think I'm going to leave you here. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you are having a wonderful day. If you're not, I pray that God will help you through whatever you're going through. And haven't been seeing a lot of, you know what I noticed? I don't get much notification from the people that I subscribe to. If I want to watch them, I have to search. I think something is going on with YouTube. So that's it, guys. I am going to leave you here. Now I'm going. So thank you. Until next time. Remember to be kind and keep watching. I know I am not consistent, but you know life. I thank God for health and strength. Until next time. Bye.